Welcome. Sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Down low, Garuba. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
George looking around. It's rebounded by Houston. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
In the corner, George with it. Pass the ball. Six on the shot clock. Porzingis inside. Jordan trying to free himself up. Reverses. Goes back up. And it's Porzingis getting it to go.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
And Murray, here we go. No good on the shot. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Stephen Silas. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I talked to him about his strategy facing this team. He said those guys block a lot of shots and they try to intimidate you. We have to be prepared mentally to stay aggressive even when they send a few back our way. Guys?
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. Make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor.
The drive-by ball. Outside, Porzingis knocks it loose. Back to George. And there's the drive. Pass to Jordan. Outside for George. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Houston ball.
Rockets trail by 5.
Player substitution.
Now here's Green. Trying to end the drought. Here's Robinson. Here's Garuba. Guarded by Porzingis. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Garuba's got 5.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And George, here we go. Pass to Vucevic. Over Robinson. And it's Vucevic missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Murray. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Robinson. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Porzingis. And it's done penetrating. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Tries again. Outside for George. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Rockets trail. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Robinson. It's tipped. Stolen by George. Ball from long range. That ball, nice feed that time from George. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, Vucevic is pretty good, guys, in catch-and-shoot situations. That's not often the case for a guy his size.
Murray, no good. Ball from long range. And so it's Cleveland, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective.
All right, let's see coming out of the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Back to Mitchell. For the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 8. To the inside. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
This goes to...
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. BA, thank you. Outside, George. Back to ball. Outside, George. The Rockets pull it in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The shot's good.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
Pass to Bembry. Outside, George. Outside, Porzingis. Fires from the wing. That shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And we all know what George brings offensively. but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
That's his first.
And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
The drive by Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Porzingis. Ball from long range. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. They get it back. Yep, it counts.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Bembry. Porzingis looking it over. Ball with it. Back to Porzingis. Over Kispert. Here's Vucevic. Şengün with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Rockets trail by 10. Outside, Green. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Garuba. Here's Robinson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Robinson's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Left side, George. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick and roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at making decisions in tight spaces and in these pick and roll situations.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to George. George double teamed. Good. George has got his second basket of the night.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
Right side, Green. Here's Garuba. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And here is Dunn. The 3 from George. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And it's Ball penetrating to the paint. Left side, Porzingis. Vucevic down low. It's George on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. Murray surveying the D. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
You know, sometimes the defense isn't expecting Murray to pull up off the dribble. Maybe they should be.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Robinson. And it's Vucevic missing. Now Murray. He's covered by Ball. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here's George for 3. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And George with the stuff.
And And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Outside, Green. Inside. Here's Garuba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball surveying the defense. Vucevic down low. The kick out to Ball. Over Murray. Ball no good. Gets trailed by 3. There's the drive.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
First personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Ball with the block.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Inside. George.
Houston foul.
Count it, and the foul. One on Kispert.
First personal foul.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Back to DiVincenzo. Porzingis with the steal. And it's Vucevic in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And the turnover again by Houston. Here's Ball. He's got 7. Pass to Vucevic. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Done outside. Clock at 6. Here's George. No good there. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Kispert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Cavaliers substitution. DeAndre Jordan.
There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Jordan. And it's Ball in the corner. Stolen by Mitchell. And he drives in. And he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Porzingis can't hit. Kispert with it. for the lead. And another three for Houston.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
3 quarters of play.
Get loud for your Quad City Gangsters.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Houston in the lead. And it's Murray penetrating. Another shot. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Houston ball.
To the paint. A second chance effort. Poked away. Rebound by Murray. And it's the Rockets with the ball. The lead is 2. Down low. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Houston the other way to the left side wing. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Dunn left side. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Here's Murray. Now, here's Ball. Outside for George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. George has got 9 points now in just the second half. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. 6 to shoot. At the elbow, Vucevic with the fadeaway. Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Rockets. Paul George really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Garuba. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Porzingis. That one, no good. And Houston the other way. .137 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now George. Out to Porzingis. Takes it inside. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
What a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands. Or occasionally, wow.
There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
And George, here we go.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to Robinson. And no good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, ball. And here's George. Guarded by Green. Stolen by Robinson. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Here's Garuba. No good. Outside, ball. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like
Close the hood, grab the keys.